President Erdogan, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very pleased to join this policy dialogue on how to establish an enabling environment for SDG-anchored investments in Turkey. It takes place at a time of unprecedented global upheaval. Countries and communities are facing the devastating socioeconomic impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic. Human development is on course to decline for the first time in 30 years. Indeed, research by the United Nations Development Programme has found that the pandemic could push the number of people living in extreme poverty to over 1 billion by the year 2030 unless focused action is taken now. And decades of hard-won progress on the Sustainable Development Goals is starting to reverse. Yet even before the pandemic, gains have been slower or even reversed on many of the SDGs. For instance, we were simply not on track to end poverty by the year 2030. The lack of adequate funding and financing for the SDGs continues to be a major stumbling block. Even before the pandemic hit, the financing gap to meet the SDGs was estimated at some $2.5 trillion per year. In the wake of this pandemic, we need to drive forward new and innovative ways to generate the level of financing needed to achieve the SDGs. Unlocking capital will not only help countries to recover from the crisis, but will allow them to build forward better. The United Nations system is working to advance concrete measures that will significantly increase financial flows towards the SDGs. SDG Impact, a flagship initiative of UNDP, is engaging directly with business, investors and policymakers to lay out the business case for the alignment of their activities with the SDGs, ultimately to drive more inclusive and resilient economic growth. One of the major obstacles identified by SDG Impact is the limited availability of impact intelligence around SDG investment opportunities. To address this information gap, SDG Impact developed the Investor Map methodology. These maps are a powerful tool. They provide detailed information on how specific investments and business models can advance the SDGs. The maps will identify dozens of investment opportunity areas in each country. As a result of the maps and complementary efforts, it is expected that each country involved will be able to mobilize approximately $50 million towards the SDGs. And today I'm delighted to launch the SDG Investor Map for Turkey. The map was developed with UNDP Turkey with the support of the UNDP Istanbul International Center for Private Sector in Development, in partnership with the Investment Office of Turkey. It features 27 investment opportunity areas across 9 sectors. That includes everything from technology and communications to renewable energy and healthcare. This critical market intelligence will be rolled out on a searchable online platform in the coming months. In sum, we believe that the maps will serve as a vital instrument to help the private sector in Turkey to channel finance towards national priorities and development needs, and ultimately towards the achievement of the SDGs. In a wider sense, we hope that the investor maps will play a key role in helping to unlock the vast potential out there. For instance, if you were able to channel just 1% of global pension fund savings towards the SDGs, that would be double the amount of current official development assistance. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, in closing, the United Nations Development Programme is a proud partner of Turkey in its pursuit of the 2030 Agenda. For over 50 years, we have been working together with local stakeholders to address acute development challenges. However, we cannot stand still. Rather, we must forge even stronger alliances with critical partners like the private sector and implement innovative approaches to building forward better and investing in that building forward better. In this respect, I look forward to the conclusions of today's policy dialogue on SDG financing. It is also likely to generate new avenues for cooperation. As we look beyond this pandemic, it is a moment for the entire world, nations united, if you want, to work together to advance progress on the SDGs. This will help to ensure that everyone is afforded the opportunities they need at this pivotal moment in history. Thank you.